Okay, so let's talk about the dance of the blessed spirits from Gluck's Orfeo ed Euridice. Because honestly, this piece has one of the coolest backstories in classical music. First off, just listening to it feels like someone hit pause on the entire universe. Everything goes still. The air gets soft. That melody doesn't rush anywhere. It just floats like it's got all the time in the world. And when that flute comes in, oh man, it doesn't just play notes, it speaks. Like it's gently telling Orpheus, and maybe all of us, that it's going to be okay. It's supposed to be the sound of heaven, sure, but there's something deeply, achingly human about it too. Like even paradise hasn't forgotten what it's like to hurt. Gluck wasn't trying to show off here. He was trying to heal something. And honestly, it works. That whisper of a melody brushes right up against your heart and just stays there. Now here's where it gets really interesting. It wasn't even in the original opera. Yeah, seriously. When Gluck first premiered Orfeo in Vienna back in 1762, this piece didn't exist yet. The version we all know and love, with that gorgeous, heartbreaking flute solo, was added 12 years later for the Paris production in 1774. Why? Because Parisians were obsessed with ballet in their operas. They wanted more dance, more spectacle. So Gluck expanded the whole Elysian Fields scene and gave them this masterpiece. It was written specifically to capture the vibe of the afterlife. You know, where all the good souls hang out in eternal peace. The flute solo was kind of a big deal. Back then, flutes were mostly just decorative. Pretty little ornaments in the orchestra. Nobody really thought of them as instruments that could carry serious emotional weight. But Gluck said nah, and completely changed the game. In this piece, the flute isn't background noise, it's the voice, it's peace, it's love. It's that quiet, eternal calm you feel when everything finally makes sense. And get this solo inspired everyone from Mozart to Debussy to start thinking about the flute differently. Gluck basically unlocked a whole new world for the instrument. It's not just a dance, it's a vision of heaven in the middle of hell. Context matters here. Orpheus has just descended into the underworld, heartbroken and desperate to find Eurydice. Everything around him is dark, terrifying, full of grief. And then he reaches the Elysian Fields. And this music plays. It's like the universe takes a breath. For just a moment, he gets to see what love looks like when it's finally free from pain. It's a sliver of light in the darkest place imaginable. Gluck was basically over all the flashy nonsense. By the time he wrote this, Gluck was done with opera being all about vocal acrobatics and showing off. He wanted something real, something honest. He literally said his goal was to make music serve poetry, meaning the emotion should come first, not the ego. Dance of the Blessed Spirits is the perfect example of that philosophy. No drama. No fireworks, just pure, unfiltered feeling. And yeah, it's beautiful, but it also kind of breaks your heart. Even though this is supposed to be paradise, there's this quiet sadness woven all through it. Like the music knows that peace and love usually come after loss. That's probably why it still hits so hard, even centuries later. It's gorgeous, yes, but it also aches. And maybe that's the most honest thing about it.